To start off this look, I'm going to apply a moisturizing mask just to hydrate my skin. It took me a second to figure out how this actually worked, but I think you apply the white side down and the blue side up, and then you slowly peel off the blue coating. You leave this on for about 15 minutes, and I actually placed it over my lips because it made an amazing lip mask. Highly recommend it. You leave this on for about 15 minutes, and when you peel it off, you'll have a residue of a serum that you can massage in or blot off. And then finish off with your moisturizer, and I also used a face primer, not that I needed it, but just because I love it, and my skin just felt amazing. Now moving on to the makeup, I'm going to be using the 12 piece that I showed you guys on Snapchat because a lot of you guys wanted to see it in action. But first I'm going to apply my concealer. So I'm just applying this on any areas where I need extra coverage. I used my Giorgio Armani foundation because I felt a little bit fancy today. So I'm just applying that with a flat brush all over the skin. It's a little bit too light for my skin, but I am going to be using a cream highlighting and contouring stick. This will darken it off a little bit. So use the darker stick on any areas where you want to create a shadow or some more definition. And it also has a lighter side that I would go around where you've contoured to sharpen up a little bit, and also use it through the center of the face for highlighting. And then just blend that in using an F20, just bouncing this off and on your skin until you blend everything in. With the powder brush from this palette, I'm going to use this powder and this one and just set everything in place. And this set also comes with a contouring and highlighting brush. So I started off by applying a baking powder underneath my eyes and my jawline. This will catch fallout for later. With your favorite contouring shade and that same brush, you're going to make sure the angle is pointed outwards towards the cheeks and work back up towards the ear. Use it around the hairline and also on the jawline as well. And I applied it a little bit heavier because we're going to blend it a little bit later. But let's move on to the brows. We have a new brow brush. Look at it. Look at it. It's so pretty. So I'm brushing my brows into place, and then I'm using the 3 shades from this palette, mixed together on the angled side of the brush, and work from my arch of my brow outwards. And then use whatever's left over on that front section and just slowly build up the brows. This brush actually made it so much easier. I spent half the time on my brows than I usually do. Now for the eyes. Oh, first of all, we need to use an eyeshadow primer. Almost forgot. This is my favorite eyeshadow primer ever. And now we can apply some eyeshadows. Now I'm using the lightest shade from this palette on a flat brush. Apply it underneath the brows and also on the inner corner of the eye, and you can very lightly sweep this across the lid as well. Using the taupey gray shade from this palette on the blending brush, you want to start on the outer corner of your eye and work inwards, sweeping over and back in the crease. Then taking the purple eyeshadow, you want to start this on the outer third of the eye, doing little circular motions, and then blend it into the crease. To darken up this look a little, I'm going to use the black from this palette on that same brush, and you want to keep this within the purple. So start right in the center of the purple, and then just do little circular motions, and then use a clean brush to sweep over and back in the crease instead of using the black. Switching to a pigment, I'm going to apply this all over the lid, but it's going to look different depending on what's underneath it. So the edge is going to look darker and the inner corner is going to look lighter. And then just finish off with that clean blending brush to go around the edges. Now I did apply a little bit of that orange on that clean brush just to go around the edges to add a bit more warmth to this look, but that's totally optional. Now for eyeliner, I decided to use a gray toned eyeliner. With the brush that it comes with, you just want to apply this on the lash line, basically aiming for your natural lashes, and then turn the brush on its side and sweep over and back to smudge it out. It's a very easy way to add a little bit more drama to your eyes. It doesn't have to be precise. It's nice and soft and blended. Go in with your favorite lashes and mascara, and then I'm just going to brush away the excess powder that we've used to catch the fallout. On the lower lashes, I'm going to use that purple on a pencil brush, sweeping this from the outer to inner corner. Blend that out using the gray tone just to soften it slightly. And then with the brush that we applied a bit of that orange, just go around the edges to blend it out. To open up the eyes, I decided to go in with a light pencil. Use a darker pencil in the waterline if you want to create a more smoky, dramatic look. And then finish off with your favorite mascara. Moving back onto the face, I'm going to apply my highlighter using this face pencil brush. So it's like the shape of a pencil brush, but it's big enough for the face. And you can apply this on the tops of the cheekbones, the inner corner of the eye, the brows, the cupid's bow. And switching back to that contour brush, I'm going to apply the bronzer from this palette and just go around the very edge of the face. Now I think our face needs a little bit of color, so I went in with this peachy rosy tone. And then set everything in place with a setting spray. For the lips, I couldn't decide what to wear. A nude lip would be great, but I wanted to go a little bit more adventurous, so I applied a purple lip liner, a matte grey toned lipstick, and then I actually went around the edges with a black lip liner. And that is the finished look. Now, I accidentally deleted my ending clips. I don't know how it happened, but I did. But head over to my Facebook page, Instagram, and Twitter because I'm sharing more pictures over there. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe and check out the videos that you might have missed by clicking the screen now. And I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.